run. Vince to the 5. Young. Touchdown, Texas. Touchdown, Vince.
End zone ahead, folks. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Snap and hold. Tucker's kick is up. Justin's kick is good. It's good. And the Texas Longhorns have won the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury, you're currently watching a man with political views and opinions that will always matter more than yours, the sexiest man alive in Universe's channel. And I'm back with another video once again, and I am repping my University of Texas Longhorns College, TTC on YouTube. What's good? We play Maryland this week, the rematch. In case you don't know, Maryland came into our house last year in week 1 and whooped our ass. Well, they were up 27-7 at one point. We were up 7-0 to start that game. Holton Hill intercepted a pass, returned it for a touchdown, and then after that, it was all Maryland. We tried to battle back, make a comeback, but then Maryland ended up winning 51-41, which now Holton Hill is a member of the Minnesota Vikings, so have a good career in the NFL. Terrell Pigram threw for, I think, 175 yards in that game. All right? And then you had Ty Johnson, their running back, which both of them are returning. So that's good. We're going to have a rematch against that quarterback and that running back. Ty Johnson, I think he rushed for, 130 yards, I think, on 12 carries. Let me make for sure that's correct. 132 yards on 12 carries and had a touchdown. DJ Moore had 7 receptions, 153 yards and a touchdown. He got drafted 12th overall to the Carolina Panthers, so he is no longer with the Maryland Terrapins this year. Shane Buechele was 34 for 52, 375 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's no longer the starting quarterback. Sam Ehlinger is now going to be the starting quarterback in this game going into Maryland. Chris Warren, 6 carries for 34 yards. That's one thing Maryland Terrapins did, was they shut down the run game. Now, even though Christopher Warren III is now a member of the Oakland Raiders, and he got to be with the Raider Nation and scored a touchdown in that preseason game in week 3. Got to give him a shout out there. We're going to have Daniel Young and Tennille Carter. Both of them are young. I think one's a sophomore, the other, well, they're both sophomores, in fact. And we shouldn't have too much of a problem on the run game. We're overloaded, stacked on the receiver core. We don't have to worry about that. We're going to have John Burt, Devin DeVerney, Gerard Hurd. We're going to have Jordan Pouncey, which he's a freshman we just picked up. We're going to have little Jordan Humphrey, which he's a junior this year. So we're going to get little Jordan Humphrey for 1 more season. Not to mention we drafted Joshua Moore, Kevin West, who's supposed to be the next Wes Welker from what I'm hearing. We'll have to wait and see on that. So we're stacked. I mean, and we got Collins Johnson, who is now entering his junior year. So we got to make a run at the national championship this year. We cannot screw around and lose the first game like we did last year. We got to somehow find some momentum and find a way to come into Maryland, into their house, and return the favor and beat them like they did in our house last year. Garrett Gray, our former tight end from last year, suffered a season-ending knee injury last year in the San Jose State game. He is no longer pursuing football, so I wish him the best. Sorry, it's kind of hot in here, so let me go ahead and speed this up. Turn on some damn AC. I'm sweating my ass off. We lost a lot of players from last year. We lost Malik Jefferson, which he is a member of the Cincinnati Bengals. We lost Chris Warren III, our running back. He's off in Oakland. We lost Panua Forts. We're not going to have that defensive presence anymore on the defensive line. He's a member of the Seattle Seahawks. We lost Armani Foreman, who signed undrafted. He signed with the Minnesota Vikings. We lost Deshaun Elliott, our strong safety. Man, I'm going to miss that guy so much. He signed with the Ravens. Antoine Davis, our cornerback, he signed with the Lions. Tyron Swoops, He's a quarterback, but they turned him into a tight end, which I want to see how that works with Tyron Swoops. He's going to be a small tight end. He's a member of the Seattle Seahawks. Holton Hill, our cornerback, is now a member of the Minnesota Vikings. And Dickinson, our punter, he's a member of the Seattle Seahawks. So we lost a lot of guys from last year, and we're going to lose a lot of guys this year. So we got to make a run at the national championship this year. It's all in. It's all in this year. So we're going up against the Maryland Terrapins, and that's a very tough team. And they beat us last year because we underestimated them. So we're not going to underestimate them this year. They're going to be leading by Tyrone Pilgrim, but supposedly Casimir Hill, the freshman, outbeat him in the offseason. So I don't know if they're going to start him, but I want to go against Tyrell Pilgrim because I want to get a rematch at the guys that beat us last year. Ty Johnson, he's a power, speed, and running back. He's entering, I think, his junior year. So I don't know if he's going to forego his senior year and enter in the NFL draft, but that's going to be a really speedy rusher. I guarantee you Ty Johnson will go in the first 2 rounds. He's that good of a running back. They're going to have DJ Turner, wide receiver, entering his junior year. We played against him last year. Tyon Jacobs, Rashad Lewis, Javaris Davenport. So all their receivers from last year are going to be returning this year. So this basically is going to be the rematch against Maryland. They're running a 4-3 defense. We're running a 3-4. We're both running spread formation offenses. They got a head coach that's entering in his 3rd year. We got a head coach that's entering in his 2nd year. So we got a lot of similarities between both of these teams. And to be honest with you, I think this is going to be a really good game. I mean, we're so similar. This is probably going to be a high-scoring game from last year. All right? But the difference is this time, we're going to be so fucking badass on the offensive output. I think our defense is going to do just enough to win this game. Again, we're not going to have Panua Ford, but then we're going to have Charles Omenura, Chris Nelson, and we're going to have Brexton Hager, who made the game-winning interception in our bowl game last year after Amani Foreman's touchdown. So we're going to be good on defense. You know, Malcolm Roach is returning. We're going to have Anthony Wheeler, who's my favorite player on the Longhorns. He's entering his senior year, number 45. We need to get this man a ring before he goes to the NFL. He's just like Deshaun Elliott, only at the linebacker position, just like Malik Jefferson at the same position. Boom, that guy is a heavy hitter. And I would not doubt it if Wheeler does not go in the first 2-3 rounds of the NFL draft. Something is wrong if he's not in the 1st or 2nd round. Something is wrong. Chris Boyd, he's entering his senior year. He's going to be at cornerback. We're going to have Devontae Davis entering his senior year at cornerback. Brandon Jones is going to be our new free safety. He's going to be in our junior, so he's going to be predecessor to Deshaun Elliott. We're going to have P.J. Locke III entering his senior year. So, see, we're going to lose a lot of guys on defense and a lot of guys on offense this year. This year, we're going to lose a lot of seniors. Probably about at least a good 15 of them are going to be gone. That's why I want to make this last run in the national championship this year for these guys here, because they put in their blood, sweat, and tears to make Texas Longhorns the proud program it is today. We're going to be unstoppable. I'm telling you, we're number 3 this year. Number 3 this year. All right? In the drafting class. I think the only team that beat us was Georgia. I think actually we're number 2. We're number 3 or number 2. I know Georgia's number 1. We're either 2 or 3, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. We're going to have Josh Thompson and Gary Johnson. They're going to be playing between free and strong safeties. They're going to be rotating, so nothing wrong with that. Man, dude, I'm telling you, this team right here has got a legit chance. Just think about our receiving core that Sam Ehlinger is going to have. He's going to have John Burt, Devin DuVernay, Little Humphrey Jordan. We're going to have the new guy, Jordan Pouncey, he's an All-American. This guy's going to be badass. We're going to have Gerard Hurd. Dude, we're going to be stacked at the receiving core. Maybe not so much on the defensive side of the ball, but offensive side, we're going to have weapons. So this spread formation offense, we're going to be fully loaded this year. Fully loaded. And I anticipate we're going to make a good run at that national championship. I think we can make the playoffs. I really think so. We're open up as the number. I think we're ranked 23rd in the coaches poll. No, in the AP, but in the coaches poll we're ranked 21. The same thing we were basically ranked last year. Okay, but they're not giving us a break because we had a good recruiting class. They say no, you still got to put in the work, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind going from 23 to 4. As long as we get in 4, we'll be okay. So, anyways, this is the rematch from last year. And I want a W! I want to win! So I'm going to go ahead and sign up out of here. If I got to make more videos to come, but if there's any Maryland fans, please come out of the underground. Stop petting that terrapin. Bring your ass on out and let's dance in the square circle. Give me something interesting to talk about this week for college football. Give me something interesting to go over. University of Texas Longhorns. Shout out to all the Longhorns fans on YouTube. Hook 'em, Horns. I'm out. Texas wins this game 35, Maryland 28.